2019, the McAllister family moved into a quiet neighborhood in Detroit, Michigan. The house was old, built in the 1940s, creaky floors, peeling wallpaper. But for the price, they couldn't say no. On a cold December afternoon, Mr. McAllister went down to the basement to start clearing out old junk left behind by the previous owners. Dust floated in the air. The dim light bulb above swayed slightly, though there was no draft. As he worked, he noticed something strange. One section of the concrete wall didn't sound solid. Every time he knocked, there was a hollow echo. The spot was hidden behind a heavy wooden shelf that looked like it hadn't been moved in decades. It took him nearly an hour to push the shelf aside, revealing a thin, bricked-up doorway. His hands trembled as he chipped away at the old mortar. The smell hit him first, damp, metallic, and rotten, like the air had been trapped for years. When the last brick fell, he pointed his flashlight inside. A narrow corridor stretched into darkness. The walls were wet, and faint water dripped somewhere in the distance. At the end of the hallway, a room. The air was freezing inside. Rusted chains hung from the ceiling, swaying gently as if disturbed only moments ago. In the center of the room sat a metal bed frame, its mattress long gone, and on the floor beneath it, deep scratch marks in the concrete as if someone had clawed desperately, trying to escape. In the far corner, half buried under debris, was a Polaroid photographed Otmer. McAllister wiped away the dust. The image made his stomach twist, a boy no older than 10 sitting on that very bed, his hands bound with rope. His wide eyes were full of terror. On the back of the photo, in faded ink, were just 2 words, taken 1975. The McAllisters called the police immediately. When forensic teams arrived, they searched every inch of the hidden room. Inside the walls, behind layers of insulation, they found more Polaroids, each showing a different child. All of them matched names from Detroit's list of missing children between 1972 and 1978. The man who had owned the house during those years had died in prison in the 1990s for unrelated crimes, but detectives now believe they had just uncovered one of the darkest secrets in Detroit's history. The McAllister family moved out within weeks. The house remains vacant. Neighbors say that sometimes in the dead of night, a light flickers in that basement even though the power has been disconnected for years. Follow for more terrifying true horror stories on Haunted Scary Home.